Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back for another TOS video. So today I have a brand new ultimate stage from Crash Fever. Once again, the second Crash Fever ultimate stage. Alright, and then I would say this is not a walk in the park kind of ultimate stage. Alright, so anyway, you can see the stage. The team I'm bringing in is Guan Yu team, right? Fulfilling the mono human achievement as well as 3 or more attributes. Right, I'll rate this ultimate stage maybe a 4.5 out of 5 kind of difficulty. Right, it's a very technical kind of ultimate stage, right? Like you don't have the cards, certain cards, then too bad, you're dead, you know, kind of thing. Right, so anyways, we have first battle here with 3 guards as a mini mob, right? Once they attack you, they'll convert a row and column of their own respective attribute. So by running Guan Yu is very difficult to stall, right? You can see here I'm trying my best to just do the bare minimum, right? And then pray not too much sky drop happens, right? And then basically you try to stall as long as possible, right? What you want to stall out here is basically Sus, right? Let's take a look at our team members here. We have Sus, right? Guan Yu as leader, Sus, Molly, right? Zhang Fei, right? And then we have Yukimura. So everyone plays a big part in this particular ultimate stage, right? Very, very important role. Of course, we have Sus, the only damage buff here, right? She'll be the one giving you tons and tons of damage. If not, I don't think this team will have make it through, to be honest. Right, so we come to round 2 with one mob giving you 2 burning spots and then the other one cancelling your recovery. So at this point of time, you can actually still stall on at this stage, right? But you can see that I'm being very fortunate. We have massive sky drop and full attack, but then that didn't quite take down the mob on the right. Right, so you can see here that makes me able to stall one more turn, right, which is good enough, I would say. And you can see Sus is up, Molly's up, Yukimura's up. So the key card that you want to be up, that you want to get ready is pretty much Sus when you reach pretty much battle 3. Right, so once you reach battle 3, once Sus is ready, to be honest, just activate Sus. And then next we have Atrahasis here with 6 combo and above EX, right, with 2 electrifying runes per round. So he'll attack you based on the number of combos you miss. Right, so make sure you hit 6 combos. And for Guan Yu it's easy because you know plenty of sky drop. Right, so anyways here, this is actually a possible stage to stall as well, right? As long as you keep dissolving hard runes and not dissolving the electrifying runes, it's still possible to stall here. Alright, so anyways, next HP bar will be Trojan. Right, Trojan together with Enchanted Shield. So at this point of time, you can see I have no enchanted runes on the board. Yeah, so you can see I'll try to do a full attack with the water rune, and then down came a enchanted sky drop. Right, so I hit the compulsion button, and then let's go. Right, so the reason why I hit compulsion here is because I died too many times here. Right, I think I burned about 4 diamonds to get this video up. Right, it's a very, very painful ultimate stage, to be honest. It's been a while since I struggled so much on an ultimate stage. Okay, so I on compulsion for battle 3, right, to safely take down Atrahasis' second HP bar. So next we have one witch, one werewolf. Witch giving you 2-second movement time, and then werewolf is spam Trojan. Right, so note that it's spam Trojan, so you still have a bit of window, you know, in case poor sky drop happens to you, like what happened to me right there. Okay, so you do have a bit of a window to take down this particular stage, right? But note that of course as fast as possible will be the best. Okay, so you can see with that second spin take down battle 4. So battle 5 is one of the stages that people read the skill and they go like, this is a mini boss stage. Okay, Enchanted Water, Fire, Earth, excluding Light and Dark first batch. Alright, on top of that, Light and Dark damage minus 95%. So it's a very, very specific stage, right? You cannot bring Light, you cannot bring Dark, and you have to fulfill Enchanted Water, Fire, Earth condition without dissolving Light and Dark first batch. Right, so a lot of things to take note of. So you can see here what I did is, since Pilatus is on CD3, right? So I kind of do a few spin to charge up my compulsion bar, Right, that's what I'm storing, if you are wondering what the hell am I doing. So I did a Guan Yu Zhang Fei convert that gives us water, fire, earth, and Chan. Right, and then with that we can safely take down the first HP bar. The second HP bar is a bit what the F, okay, if some people don't really read the battle info. Right, so basically what we have here is 3 turns of attack debuff, so it basically cannot do anything, right? So what I did here is off Sus on Yukimura to clear off additional effect, which is the debuff, and then turn Sus back on. So you can see we have a cross board of weathered runes as well. Right, so that doesn't matter. You can see I did a measly 4 combos with like puny bit of damage and I still managed to kill it off. Right, because the main point is the debuff, to be honest. Right, and then once the debuff is down, very tiny amount of HP for you to chip off. Right, and then that brings you to the next stage, which is Kukulkan here, which is Heart Shield. Dissolving Heart will damage him. So at this point of time, you can see I do not have any sort of heart converter, so I'm really purely relying on Sky Drop, right? The Guan Yu godlike Sky Drop here for any sort of heart runes. Right, so you can see the first spin actually, I'm quite fortunate. I actually chip off a huge amount of HP there. Right, so this is a weird part, right? You can see I barely survived. There's one spin that I barely survived. I think it was this one. I'm not sure whether it's a bug. Right, I shouldn't have survived here. Right, so watch. I dissolved 3. I didn't have enough. I was like, oh screw it, I'm dead. But I live with 1 HP. Okay, I was a bit confused there. you can see me checking the skills. I'm like, oh what? I mean, like, if it's a bug, then it's a bug. Okay, too bad I survived. Ha. I don't have to redo it. Okay, so always make sure you dissolve pretty much as many heart runes as you can within the turn, and then when you move on to the next battle, make sure you have at least 14k HP, right? Because the initial attack comes in at 14.4k damage. Okay, so boss, finally. We have Earth attack lowered to 10%. We have a initial attack, and then weathered runes. Right, so here I activated Guan Yu, just Guan Yu, alright, to have a plentiful board so I do not actually die. Right, so here on Guan Yu plus Molly, so the amount of runes here should be more than enough to take down this particular battle. Right, really at this point of time it's just based on how much Sky Drop you have for the additional damage. Right, first HP bar is 14 million HP. Right, that is a very bulky amount of HP. So you really want to pray for as much Sky Drop as you possibly can. Right, and then you can see with that 6 million damage per card. Right, that's very fulfilling there. Okay, so next battle comes in the neutralize reset. Right, so notice that I did not off Sus because we have a active skill lock, so I can't really, you know, off and on it during the second HP bar. Can't do that as well. Anyway, so what we have here is an initial shield with 20 times of this guy's attack. Alright, and then you pretty much have to take a hit before you can do any damage to him. So this second HP bar of this boss pretty much have only 3 million HP. Right, so if you do a decent amount of damage, you pretty much can kill it off. Right, the main problem is his initial attack. Right, with the initial shield, you pretty much can't survive it unless you use a damage reduction kind of thing. Right, but what I have here is a craft that ignores initial shield, right, which is my effect 3 skill triggered there. Right, and then I can bypass the initial shield. Right, so this is overall my setup for this particular ultimate stage. Right, the craft is important. Every single member is important. I cannot emphasize how important is every single member in my team right here. Right, so I was so close to. Actually, I did rage. I did rage a couple of times before I get this video up. But yeah, to be honest, this is pretty much one of the more challenging ultimate stage that I've ever encountered in a very long time. Okay, so anyway, there will be 2 achievements cleared, and then let's take a look at the card here. Gilgamesh, you asshole. So Smoldering Checkmate. So explode non-fire attributive rune that are the most on your board to generate enchanted fire for that turn. Right, so upon completing your turn, all runestones of that attribute, which is pretty much whatever there it is. If it's Earth Rune, then it's Earth Rune, okay? It will start dissolving until there is no more of that attribute on the board. So you can see, Crash Fever cards are pretty much just dissolving attribute and then converting another attribute and stuff like that. Right? That's their playstyle. Right, so you can see this card actually do have a pretty decent leader skill as well. Okay, but anyway, I'm just gonna show you guys quickly my craft here, the craft that I use. Right, so 40% of damage dealt to enemy regardless of initial shield. Right, so you can see that is more than enough. 40% of my damage more than enough to bypass the entire HP bar. Right, so we do have a bit of attack buff there, 15%. Right, that's all you need. Right, the main part is the initial shield effect. Okay, so that pretty much concludes this video. Right, hopefully you like this video. Right, leave a like if you enjoy it, and then as usual, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.